Yo, what's going on? This your boy KCFL, King Self for Life Wrestler Takes. I got a little video I wanted to do. I wanted to give my thoughts on Mick Foley's video that dropped last night. I want to talk about how it's funny how both WWE and AEW don't want to touch Tessa Blanchered. I want to give my thoughts on the arrivals or potential arrivals of both Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And as you can see in the background picture, this matchup, yes, this matchup will be live tonight. And let me tell y'all something, man. Couple of days, actually this week, there's been a whole lot of cats that's been having spaces on Twitter talking about what AEW needs to do concerning the cats that look like me. And I felt their frustration, and obviously I think TK must have had a burner account up in there because obviously he was listening. These two young men right here are future stars of the business in AEW. It's not even a question. And the fact that Tony Khan is giving us these two tonight, let me tell y'all something, man. Look, the timeline, I ain't never seen. First of all, we already know Adam Cole is here. We know Punk is here. We know Dan Bryan is here. We know Ruby Soho is here. I've never seen the timeline this excited to talk about AEW. AEW is on everybody's lips right now. It doesn't even make sense, regardless if they hate AEW or not. It's like that's the talk of the town. And everybody they can't help themselves right now. They can't. Everybody just going in. So kudos to Tony Khan for doing what he was supposed to do. Mick Foley, he made a video talking about how WWE is in dire need of change because he said that if he was a wrestler coming out today with all the character ideas that he had, he said he wouldn't trust Vince and them going to the E. He would actually come over to AEW. He would trust Tony Khan and them to do right by his character. Now, he said he thanks WWE for making him a legend because he would not be the legend if he was today without WWE. But he says something's going to have to change. I've been trying to tell y'all for the longest time. Y'all wonder how come I don't do reviews for WWE no more. I told you. It's so many reasons why, but we all know the major reasons why. After Vince McMahon showed me for the last time that he absolutely hates the black wrestling fans, he hates the black wrestlers, I really have no desire to keep watching. You know, it's like an abusive relationship. You know the person that you're in a relationship is beating the brakes off of you, and you know you need to get the heck up out of the relationship, but you're gonna keep going back to it. And I've had enough. I've had enough of Vince McMahon telling me to my face I don't matter. So I'm not finna continue to keep watching. I'm just not. That's not me. I don't get down like that. I got too much self-respect to continue to go back and continue to watch a program that hates my guts. I'm like, I can't do it. Then when it comes to everybody else, Vince McMahon, he don't even really care about nobody else. If your name is not Roman Reigns, if your name is not Charlotte Flair, if your name is not Alexa Bliss, if your name is not Becky Lynch, you really don't matter. You don't matter. If you Brock Lesnar. If you over there in WWE land, you really don't matter. It's like you just there to be there. That's it. So I really have absolutely no desire to even bother even paying attention. Now I'm gonna know what's going on because I follow way too many WWE heads that talk about WWE all day long. I subscribe to so many different people that talk about the East, so I'm gonna know what's going on. I just won't be tuning in, you know. But Big Foley is 1,000% correct. You know, I agree with him. I agree that Vince and them gonna have to get the heck up out the way. He gonna have to get the heck up out the way if WWE wants to so-called quote unquote compete with AEW. You're gonna have to make cats care about the cats that you put out there. You're gonna have to change your lingo, talk about that you're no longer a wrestling company, but you're a sports entertainment media company, or whatever that clown statement that bozo Nick Khan said. Whatever the buffoonery that clown said. He said something real stupid, talk about their media corporation. I'm like, just stupid. Yet, we put on wrestling pay-per-views. I mean, your flagship pay-per-view is WrestleMania. But it's a media. No, that sounds retarded as heck, man. I'm sorry. It just sounds stupid. It sounds real stupid. I said what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about Tessa Blanchard. Now, the controversy that's surrounding her, the fact that even WWE, and we know Vince McMahon's a white supremacist. I'm surprised Vince ain't even called. Vince don't give a care. You be racist just like him, he'll bring you on. And I mean, look, you got that boy Jackson Riker who begging Bobby Lashley for a match. I'm like, he's still employed, but like I said, he he follows the same playbook as Vince McMahon, so that's why he's still employed. Tessa Blanchered, I believe if she would have apologized and she would have been sincere about what she said, but the fact that she never fessed up, she still believes that she's innocent, that she did no wrong. This is why don't nobody want her behind in AEW either. You know, and I know her father's over there. I get it. Her dad is there. But if she comes through, you know the controversy is going to be, well, why did TK bring in this white supremacist woman? When you know she hasn't fessed up to the buffoonery that she did to that young lady that she wrestled in one of the independent scenes or whatever. If she would have been sincere and she would have apologized and told everybody, like, you know what, I made a terrible mistake. I did that. I fessed up. I apologize. You know, I want to change. I want to grow. You know, like I said, I want to be the person that's inclusive to everybody. You know, I don't want to come across as if I hate you because of what you look like. Well, she hasn't done that. So this is why cats like myself and so many different people, matter of fact, I didn't even peep this, but at All Out, it was a little, the fans, they was talking about some, let's go, we want Tessa. Then the fans like, no, we don't. That tells you all you need to know. Cats don't want the woman in AEW. They don't. It would be a bad PR stunt if she came through. Don't nobody want that woman over here. She ain't fessing up, so she's sticking with her white supremacist ways. Now, here's the deal. Now, here's the other controversy. You have to ask yourself, where the heck did she get that stuff from? Because she just wasn't just acting like that when that situation happened a couple years ago. Now you got to start looking at Tessa Blanchered. You ain't just finna start acting the way how you acting because, you know, just because. She learned that. She learned that. Okay? So, I'm just saying for what it is. I'm spitting facts. A lot of people don't want to hear that. But I'm telling you the bold-faced truth. This is one of the major reasons why I don't want her behind AEW. I want her to stay her tail the heck away. Stay the heck away from AEW. Ain't nobody trying to see you. Unless you came out and fessed up, maybe, you know, but otherwise, no, I don't want her behind. She needs to stay the heck away from AEW. Stay the heck away. That's all I'm going to say on that situation. And then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn may possibly be heading to AEW. You know what? If they come, great. You know, look here, I like both of them. I think two of them will be excellent assets, but I think right now AEW needs to just focus on who they have right now. Because we know Bray Wyatt is coming. We do know that. So, now, if they do come, man, listen, don't even tell me nothing about AEW's roster no more. I mean, you might as well say they got one of the greatest rosters assembled together. All the cats that they got. Now, let me tell you who I want. I want Cedric. And this brings me to my final subject, which is the picture that you're looking at. This matchup, Will Hobbs versus Dante Martin. Y'all, listen. The timeline really got crazy when this match was announced. I think TK was on Busted Open Radio, and he said that this matchup will take place. Look at this. This is back-to-back weeks for Will Hobbs on Dynamite. Y'all do know Will Hobbs will potentially be AEW World Champion soon. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be this year or next year, but it's bound to happen. Y'all do know that. And despite Darius not being there, Dante is making a case for himself to potentially be a TNT champion. We know when his brother get back that they will be AEW Tag Team Champions when that time comes. But Dante been making a name for himself. And I'm proud to say that I can't wait for this matchup to happen. I can't wait. When everybody been begging AEW to have us on the show and make us feel like we matter, well, we definitely matter tonight because we own this. And the fact that the entire timeline is hype. I ain't never seen the timeline this hype. We got Punk on the show tonight. We got Bryan Danielson on the show tonight. Adam Cole, Ruby Soho versus Jamie Hayter, which seems like a 5-star women's match ready to happen because we know Jamie Hayter is great. And I've been ready to see Ruby Soho for a long time. So I'm looking forward to that match. But right here, what you see in this picture, I'm hyped like a mug, man. AEW this is what we wanted from the beginning. This is all we ask. We just want y'all to make us matter, So we feel that, you know, okay, because I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of people they pumping the brakes on Dynamite when it comes to cats like us. There's a lot of black folk that's pumping the brakes on Dynamite. They see it's a good show, but they pumping the brakes because they want to see cats that look like them represented. That's all we ask. We're not trying to make this out to be just put black folk on the show. No. That's not what we're talking about. We just talking about when we are positioned on the show, when we're getting important wins and stuff matters. So when we potentially do go for the titles, it makes sense. The fact that you've been pushing us to the glory, you know, to actually be in this predicament, you know, like that's basically it. That's basically that's the end all be all with us, you know. And the fact that last night on Dark, the matchup that a lot of people really wanted to see on Dynamite, Swole and Diamante. Yo, that was an outstanding match. Big Swole and Diamante went at it. And Big Swole got the victory, had the whole Twitter was trending with hashtag Black Wrestling Draws. Now, it did come with some people clowning and being on their white supremacy mode, but let them just do them. Let them cry and say what the heck they got to say. Let them do, because they ain't never going to understand. They just not. But for us, I'm telling you, it's sitting right here. It's sitting right here. Everything. TK, you got it. You got it. Run with it. It's sitting on the table for you. Run with it, sir. Run with it. I can't wait for this matchup. I hope Hobbs and Martin is going over what the heck they plan on doing in this. I'm looking forward to this matchup tonight. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I'm telling you, I'm an excited AEW fan right now, especially as a black wrestling fan that been wanting to see the cats that look like me be pushed. You know, this is exciting times right now. This definitely feels like a brand new season of Dynamite. This is what this feels like. We in a new era. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Bryan Danielson and Adam Cole, what they got to say. I'm excited. I don't know what, but man, I mean, tonight's about to be crazy. This episode potentially has the potential to be one of the best episodes of Dynamite. It has the power to do it. With all the cast that's going to be on this episode, it has the power to be one of the best episodes. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Man, I'll see y'all cats tonight for the review. I'm not sure if I'm going to be here live to watch it, but you know you're going to get the review. Whether it's tonight or early in the morning, you're going to get the review. I'm excited. I'm hoping for this episode to be, as I said, because it has the potential of being one of the best episodes. And possibly, it might do well in the ratings. Everybody want them to possibly hit the 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. And potentially, I mean, y'all know, we all want AEW to do well in the ratings. You a fool. Only people that want AEW to fail are people who are hardcore WWE shields and hardcore AEW haters. We want them to do well in the ratings. We want them to see the 1.8, 1.9, potentially 2 million views. I ain't never, like I said, my timeline ain't never been this much talked about with AEW coming off their lips. Everybody tweeting about AEW. Even the cats that mainly focus more on WWE is talking about this stuff. Y'all, when I said changing the guard, I really meant that. And now, changing of the guard with us, that's the potential. You got the players right in front of your face. You got the players. Let's roll. Let's roll. I can't wait. This your boy KCFL Wrestling Takes. Hit the comment section up and tell me how you feel. I'll see you guys later. I'll let it.